Hi, my name is Anne Russell. I'm the birth mother of 2 children with FASD, and I'm the founder of the Russell Family Fetal Alcohol Disorders Association. This is the 4th in a series of short presentations on FASD. Instead of doing one long one, I thought I would make the presentation specific to a particular area and hope that that will help people identify quickly the information that they need and where to go to get further information. This video is on secondary disabilities, and secondary disabilities are caused when the primary disability of a brain injury isn't identified or diagnosed, and so the expectations of the individual's family, teachers, colleagues, friends, employers are more than the person can cope with. If you have expectations on you that you can't ever fulfill, and people keep expecting that you will, sooner or later you're going to start feeling like a failure, like you're no good, like you don't belong, all of those things that create such terrible, terrible experiences for people with FASD. I know my son Seth had that happen to him till he was 17 when he was diagnosed, and I've never felt so much pity for another human being in my life as I did for him on his well, several birthdays were like that. His 21st, but his 15th and 16th birthdays where he invited people and nobody turned up. Because all people with FASD want is to belong to a group, to have friends, to be needed, and yet, and certainly in my son Seth's case, he was too damaged to put all that into place. And if he could put it into place, he couldn't maintain it. So it was very, very difficult to watch him go through his teenage years. So secondary disabilities are what is often also identified or diagnosed as the primary disability. And that again causes a lot of problems, because in many cases these secondary disabilities can be overcome if people have the capacity to do so. But all too often people with FASD don't have that. Secondary disabilities were identified in the 90s by Anne Streisgeth. She researched 415 people diagnosed with FAS and found that 94% had mental health problems, 53% of males and 70% of females had drug and alcohol problems, 70% had disrupted school experience. It means they didn't get through to school, they were expelled or suspended, one thing or another, had to leave to go to another school, that sort of thing. 65% had inappropriate sexual behaviour, and that can be very, very difficult if that occurs. Trouble with the law for 60%. 60% were confined either in a mental health institution or in prison. 60% were diagnosed with ADHD. My son Seth was diagnosed with ADHD when he was 13. 43% had attempted suicide. 80% are unable to live independently, and 80% have problems in employment, and an unknown percentage have problems parenting. So when you combine all of that with an organic brain damage or brain injury, it makes life so difficult. And it also means that when people, for instance my son, when he was behaving in every way according to the symptoms of his disability, he was punished, got into trouble with the police, got into trouble with his friends, got into trouble with teachers at school and with his parents until we knew what was going on. And it's not often that when people behave according to their disability that they actually get into trouble for it. So it's a devastating condition. If you would like some more information on the condition, please email me on elizabeth@rffada.org, F for Fred, or have a look at our website or Facebook page. Any of that will be able to direct you to any more information on secondary disabilities. Also, we have training available. The RFF ADA developed and linked with a registered training organisation to deliver the first publicly available training on FASD in Australia. It's delivered by qualified trainers, and you just email me and I can provide you with additional information. Thank you.